Nearly 24 people are homeless this morning after a fire at a condominium complex in Green Hills last night. News Channel 5's Matthew Torres is out on the scene this morning. So 20 people, Matthew. It sounds like a lot of units were affected here.
Yeah, no, we are told that 6 units are now either heavily damaged or destroyed. The fire marshal will be out here later this morning to determine the exact cause. However, there was a unit checking for hotspots not too long ago, and they told me that they believe it could have been a wood-burning chimney fire that started in the first floor. But again, the fire marshal will be out here later this morning to determine that exact cause. We are at the village of Boxmeer condos just off of Seven Hills Drive. As you can see, the crime scene tape still surrounds, but now that the sun is out, as you can see from this, we get a better understanding of the damage left behind. The roof has been gutted from it. Much of the chimney has been gone. And so again, there is a lot of charred debris lying around. Again, firefighters are checking it throughout the morning to make sure there is no hot spots left. But let's take a look at the video from the scene of how it looked like last night. Nobody was hurt. Everyone was evacuated immediately. The fire happened around 8:30 last night. It spread throughout the back of the 3-story buildings. Several units responded and were met with heavy smoke and high flames. Neighbors say it was surprising to see just how high it was. A second alarm fire was called and it was eventually contained. This is what the assistant fire chief had to say.
If you're looking at the structure from where we're standing, on the left side, we were able to cut it off and it didn't get to that section. But the ones on the right side, it's all, water damage and, fire and all that. So it's got pretty much a total loss.
And as you can see, this is all the damage left behind. Again, the roof of this building has been gutted out. Just how bad and how big that fire was. We were told the American Red Cross was on scene last night to help out the residents now displaced. We'll learn more information hopefully later on, determine the cause, and as soon as we find out, we'll make sure to provide that on air and online at newschannel5.com. For now, we are reporting live in Green Hills. I'm Matthew Torres, News Channel 5 HD.
All right, Matthew, thank you. Meanwhile, in Erin, friends are trying to help a family who lost 2 on Friday in a house fire. Several people were inside the home on Clay Tomlinson Road when the fire began, including 38-year-old Jennifer Strickland and her 12-year-old daughter, Caitlin. And while 2 others were able to get out of the house, Jennifer and her daughter were not. Caitlin was a student at Houston County Middle School, and yesterday, friends started collecting donations in nearby Clarksville for the surviving family members who lost everything.
Do what you can, do what you can. If you were able to bring some up to Mary's Saddle Club, that'd be great. If you're coming out of Erin, of course, everybody knows where they live, and they're living right next door to where the house burnt now. And so, just do what you can.
Friends are now planning a benefit for the family at Mary's Saddle Club on February 22nd. If you'd like to make a donation, we've posted clothing sizes on our website at newschannel5.com. Fire investigators believe the fire started in the living room where there was a wood-burning stove. Man is dead and a woman in critical condition after a car crash yesterday in Russell County, Kentucky. Russell County Sheriff says the man was driving east on the Cumberland Parkway at a high rate of speed when he crashed the car. Both he and the woman were ejected. He was pronounced dead at the scene while the woman was airlifted to UK Hospital in Lexington. The sheriff says the pair are from Nashville, but he is not releasing their names until he's been able to notify their families. The search is on this morning for 2 men after a man was shot outside a home out near the airport. Happened just before 9 last night on Patricia Drive. 59-year-old man says he was standing outside when he was approached by 2 men who were dressed in black and who started shooting at him. The man was hit in the right leg and left knee. Police say they have no motive for the shooting at this point. The victim is hospitalized in stable condition. 2 inmates remain on the run this morning after escaping from an East Tennessee jail Friday night. Authorities are looking for 44-year-old David Way and 18-year-old Dustin Skaggs. Employees at the Sevier County Jail Annex say around midnight they were doing an inmate check when they noticed the pair was missing. Police say Way and Skaggs are considered dangerous, so if you see them, call police immediately. An Austin Peay State University professor is facing charges this morning. According to Montgomery County Jail records, Thomas Buttery was arrested Friday on domestic assault charges. He was released on a $500 bond. According to the school's website, he is a professor with the Education Department. Details of his arrest have not been released yet. A verdict in the Vanderbilt rape case could be handed down as early as tomorrow. The defense has one more witness to call, and closing arguments are expected soon after. After that, the jury will then begin deliberating. Defense attorneys say Corey Beatty and Brandon Vandenberg were too drunk to be responsible for their actions during the early morning hours of June 23, 2013. That's when a female student was raped in a dorm room on campus. Our gavel-to-gavel coverage of the trial continues tomorrow morning on News Channel 5 Plus and NewsChannel5.com. A woman in Warren County has been banned from ever entering a Walmart store after being arrested for a second time for shoplifting. The Southern Standard reports 55-year-old Leslie Farless was banned from the McMinnville Walmart 6 months ago, but walked into the store again earlier this month and tried to leave with things she hadn't paid for. On Tuesday, Farless pled guilty to shoplifting and criminal trespassing charges. She was ordered to serve 90 days in jail and 24 hours community service. The discount chain then issued a worldwide ban against Farless, meaning she can never legally set foot in any of the 11,000 Walmart stores around the world. The way you vote could soon change. A committee with the Tennessee Republican Party is meeting next month to discuss a possible resolution that would close all state primaries. That would mean voters would have to register with their political party before casting a ballot in a primary election, meaning, say, only registered Republicans could vote for Republican candidates. The meeting will be here in Nashville on February 7th. The resolution would still have to be approved by the Tennessee legislature.